What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel where I talk about men's fashion and vintage fashion. So, I don't know if today my voice is a little bit weird. It's because I got a cold, probably, but whatever. Let's continue because today I'm excited because we're going back to the subcultures fashion episodes. And I think my last one was about grunge. It was like seven, 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 7 or 8 months ago. And yeah, we're back today with a new subcultures to talk about. And today we're going to talk about a subculture that is from United Kingdom during the nostalgic 90s. And today we're going to talk about the mix between Brits plus pop meshed together to create Britpop. So let's start by defining what is Britpop. The equation is pretty simple: UK plus music from the mid 1990s, and the result is the start of a new genre during this decade called Britpop. This British based music culture produced a catchier and brighter take on alternative rock, and this term was coined mostly by the media at the time to define the independent music that was out in the early 90s. It was perceived as a reaction to the grunge in the US and the shoegaze, alternative rock that focuses on ethereal and noisy washes sound using various effects that started in the 80s in UK. Britpop is defined by bands like Oasis, Blur, Suede, Pulp, Supergrass, Dodgy, and Cast. At its peak in the mid 90s, but more specifically between 1995 and 1997. This genre is inspired from the British music from the 60s, glam rock, and punk rock from the 70s, and indie pop from the 1980s. It's believed that this movement began in 1992 with the release of The Pop Scene by Blur in 1992. Britpop is defined by the regional accent, British, association with the working class, the references to British cities and culture, and the use of the catchy lyrics to resonate with the youth. This era was also named the Cool Britannia, and the fashion from Union Jack flat country saw a resurgence in popularity. The basis for the Britpop style can be found in the 80s casual style worn by Happy Mondays. Pretty much was a perfect mix between mods and casual. In fact, it was a mod revival with some casual clothing thrown in like sportswear. Some key elements for the Britpop style are football or soccer shirts, Fred Perry polos, Harrington jackets, green parkas, and British designer clothing. There is the revival of vintage sportswear with 70s and 80s with mod and rave culture. The main cities that helped the rise of Britpop are London, where the vintage sportswear was sold in places like Camden, and Manchester, where the casual look and baggy clothing was thriving. Britpop style was pioneered by musicians like Damon Albarn from the band Blur that wore Fred Perry polos, knitted polos, bead necklaces, tweed caps, Dr. Martens, and Harrington jackets. Liam and Noel Gallagher from the band Oasis mixed sportswear with a more casual and minimal look. Noel's signature style is defined by soccer shirts, Adidas trainers, Stone Island overshirts, Levi's 511s, and a pair of metal-framed sunglasses and bucket hats. As outerwear parkas, the occasional blazer, tracksuits, and Levi's trucker jackets, while Liam's style is also defined by parkas, tapered jeans, and sweat desert boots. Then there is Jarvis Cocker from the band Depop with his mismatched looks with items from the thrift stores in Sheffield where Jarvis shops. His style is defined by vintage blazers, colorful button-up shirts, ties, and wide glasses/sunglasses. He was voted as the best and worst dressed at the NMAAs in 1996. Wow. Brett Anderson from the band Suede, whose style was defined by fitted leather jackets, open blouses, black jeans, and black t-shirts. Others included Richie Edwards and Richard Ashcroft. The battle for the Britpop crown was between Blur and Oasis during the summer of 1995. They were both very popular at the time, with Blur coming out from the success of Park Life, their 1994 album, and Oasis after the successful debut album Definitely Maybe. In the spring of 1995, after the Oasis single Some Might Say went to number 1, the battle between the bands started and the media was interested too. So, in August, Blur's Country House came out the same day as Oasis Roll With It. On Sunday 20th of August, the results came out with Country House winning with the sales of 274,000 units versus 216,000 units from the Oasis single. The Britpop style was also championed by female artists like Justine Frischmann from Elastica and Louise Wiener from Sleeper. The Britpop decline started in 1997 and the genre started fading out with acts like Radiohead rocking the charts. We are seeing a revival of the Britpop style through new aesthetics in these recent years, such as blockcore that can be seen from various TikTok creators, where they style football shirts with jeans and Adidas Sambas as their defining shoes, and parkas, tracksuits being trendy, also bucket hats being trendy as well. So now that we know the history and the origin of these subcultures, I'm going to show you the outfits I made around this subculture. So before doing the research and doing this video, I didn't know much about Britpop. I knew about Blur and Oasis, like 2 or 3 songs of each band, but I didn't know that Britpop was these big subcultures, also in fashion, that had his style and his identity, and it was really cool and fun to explore this subculture. And now I'm going to show you the outfits I did around Britpop. They were mostly inspired from the musicians and bands at that time, and with items that I already have in my wardrobe because I didn't want to thrift new items to make these outfits. I wanted to challenge myself and use what I already have in my wardrobe. So it did not be 100% accurate most of the times maybe, so I tried my best with what I had in my wardrobe. And now we show you the 4 outfits I did around Britpop. So for the first look, hey, don't break my guitar. For the first look, I was inspired from Damon Albarn from Blur, and yeah, I didn't have an Ellington jacket, so I opted for this leather jacket, my Stranger Things t-shirt, my candy necklace that I took from the store here in Kiel, and my wampum jeans and Vans to finish the look. So the next 2 looks will be inspired by the Gallagher brothers from the band Oasis. This is the first one. I took my parka that I thrifted here in Kiel at the flower market, with my cargo pants that I thrifted at Eckgood here in Kiel, with my Champion sneakers and my vintage sunglasses. So this next look is always inspired from the Oasis, and I took this Valentino jacket at the flower market when I was back in Italy, and then I thrifted these corduroy trousers last week at the flower market here in Kiel, and also I'm wearing my Vans Authentic, and to finish the look, some 90s sunglasses. So this is my last look for today. It's inspired from the Pulp, from Jarvis Cocker with these colorful blazers and ties. So I'm pairing my vintage blazer that I took at Eckwood here with my thrifted tie, my purple button-up, my cargo trousers, and my H&M loafers. And yes, the glasses are mine, really cool. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will know when I put my next video. And yeah, it was really cool to go back to the subcultures fashion episode. So I think my next one would be probably maybe next month or around May, because I have to do my research, and also next subcultures I want to talk about. I think I don't have the right fits for it, so I have to make my research, maybe go to the thrift this time and see what I have, because my wardrobe here is really small, guys. So I can't do all the fits that I really want. Like if I was back in Italy, I would rock this subculture, but yeah. Um, but yeah, this situation. So I will keep you updated about it. But yes, next month or around May. And yeah, I will see you very soon, guys. My videos in Italian are coming back. This is for my Italian viewers, because my last video in Italian was around 2021. So I'm sorry about it. Between various things I had to do and balance the content here, I probably forgot about it. That's bad on my. So I'm sorry for my Italian viewers, but that was my fault. So the videos in Italian are coming back next week. So next weekend I'm going to Berlin, so expect my thrifting vlog coming up. And yeah, I will see you very soon, guys. Bye. Okay, that is on its place. The suit is good. Okay, let's start. It's a little bit hot today here. Wait, it's because I have a shirt under it. I'm stupid. Whoa. So